Tonight, the Heat's 5-game homestand comes to a close, but the drama of perhaps the most meaningful week of the season is just beginning. Over the next 6 days, Miami will face 3 of the teams who may ultimately stand between them and a return trip to the NBA Finals. Thursday, the Heat will return to Chicago, assured of anything but a Windy City welcome. The Bulls are a team that is finally whole, finally healthy, and fully focused on retaining the lofty position they attained 1 year ago, the league's best record. On the heels of their dramatic come-from-behind win in front of the home fans, the New York Knicks prepare to host another Sunday showdown at the Garden. Their guests represent rivals past, but may also be who the Knicks will face in their postseason present. And on this day, let us say hello once again to the Boston Celtics. Entering All-Star Weekend, they appeared an aging team with more questions than wins. Their quick but quiet ascent since has taken them from brink of postseason elimination to strong consideration within the ever-shifting sea of conference contenders. 9 days removed from their most humbling defeat of the season, the Heat have a chance to exact a measure of revenge, and in the process, prepare themselves to face and embrace the kind of challenges that lay ahead on the road and on their ultimate journey towards redemption.
This game was unacceptable, and we will fix it together, collectively. We're not happy about it.
This is good old-fashioned, you know what. They beat us in all facets of the game. Looking at the stat sheet, they beat us in all facets of the game, kept us under all our averages, just completely dominated us tonight. So give credit where credit is due. It's like in a heavyweight fight, you get hit in the chin and you buckle a little bit, but you come back. I think we buckled a little bit, but we never really quite got ourselves back together. And after that, the wheels kind of fell off a little bit. I'm embarrassed as one of the captains of this team, and but we will. I guarantee we will figure it out.
Good thing is we don't play for external expectations. We play for internal expectations, and that's what it should be. We know we've not played to our full capabilities, and that's disappointing internally. And we will work to correct that.
No matter what, when we're winning, we're losing, we all got to stay together, and we got to figure it out together. So we'll figure it out. That's what a good team's supposed to do. And, if we're a good team, we'll figure it out.
In the Heat's house, all eyes on the hardwood of American Airlines Arena as 2 familiar combatants go at it once again here on Sunsports. It is time for Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports. What can be said about the Celtics and Heat that hasn't been said by the greatest of men? Oh, this is a battle that's just starting, people. If you think this is it, you're not thinking. It's the beginning of some magical play in the NBA. All hands are on deck. Ankle, knee, arm, elbow, follicles, whatever. He's good enough, people. Dwayne Wade missed the last game due to an ankle injury. He will start for your Miami Heat tonight against the Boston Celtics.
Heat weighing in on the combustible Rajon Rondo, who impacts every game he plays in, and so does that man, Dwayne Wade, who missed his 11th game of the season on Sunday night against the Pistons. And even though the Heat are 10-1 without him, I think the Heat Nation breathing a sigh of relief that Dwayne Wade is back. He's in the starting lineup tonight. LeBron James named yesterday the Eastern Conference Player of the Week. It's the 5th time he's done that this year. That's a pretty good lead into being named MVP at the end of the season. James has been the Eastern Conference Player of the Week 36 times, 10 times as a member of the Heat, and the week just gone by, how about a season-high 41 against Philadelphia and a 34-point, 10-rebound game against Oklahoma City. Nobody played more complete basketball in the NBA this year than Miami's MVP, LeBron James, who does, by the way, have 26 consecutive games against Boston with at least 20 points. And, boy, it is worth whatever the price of the ticket is to see LeBron James and Paul Pierce match up at small forward. That is a marquee matchup of two surefire future basketball Hall of Famers. It's going to be a marquee matchup. We're looking forward to it. So is Jax. This is a big game, NBA Tuesday here in Miami. Here are your Cleveland Clinic starting lineups for the Heat: Chalmers and Wade, Turiev, Bosh, and LeBron James. And for the visiting 32-24 Boston Celtics, Rajon Rondo with second-year man Avery Bradley. Kevin Garnett at center. They're 20-9 since they made that move. Brandon Bass and future Hall of Famer Paul Pierce round out the Celtics starting five. Well, Paul Pierce, one of the great small forwards in NBA history, a player who's worked hard to get in condition here in his 14th season. Chris Bosh, he's had his ups and downs, but this should be a terrific battle. The Heat defense even at one. Miami winning here on December 27th, 115-107, and then losing April 1st in Boston, 91-72 in the worst offensive game this season for the Heat and their widest margin of defeat this season. Our officiating crew assigned to work tonight's game by the NBA: Scott Foster, David Jones, and Michael Smith. It's game number 56 of the 66-game regular season. Your tip of the game delivered by Papa John's. And the South Florida and the Heat Nation, glad you're with us, and off we go. Garnett on the pull-up, and Bosh on the pull-down. Always an interesting matchup when Kevin Garnett and Chris Bosh square off.
Eric, you could already see the body language is a lot different now than it was in Boston 9 days ago.
Nice cut, Wade on the finish. Wade and LeBron playing very effective two-man basketball.
Bradley turned his head that time. LeBron read it and
by Wade. And the smash by LeBron with a stuffer. He's got 8 points. And a steal by Wade, taken by LeBron, with a game tied at 17.
the Heat doing a good job playing the passing lanes.
James Jones for three. Come on!
There it is, baby. 6 for 8 the other night. Already 1 for 1 tonight.
Well, the Heat have answered Boston's 10-0 run with 7 unanswered points of their own. Timeout to Doc Rivers and Boston. What an exciting first quarter.
Ignited by this alley-oop from Wade to LeBron. How many times have we seen this? Never get tired. Never get tired of it. James Jones from downtown, he buries it. And you got your 7-0 run, as Eric said.
Defense.
One of the great 6 or 7 power forwards to ever play the game.
Celtics are a perfect 10 of 10 at the free throw line. Garnett has a game-high 12 points. And the Celtics have matched their largest lead at 18. Wade with a throwdown.
Good job with the Heat on that triangle pass. The wing guy didn't have...
Bash from the wing. Short. Bosh pulls down his 5th rebound.
It's going to be one of those grinded-out games for the Heat. They can come back and win.
LeBron got it. And the foul on Rondo.
Yeah, Rondo's been guarding LeBron at times, guarding Wade in the half court, picked up LeBron there in transition. LeBron's just too strong for him. Once he gets ahead of steam by him, Rondo's in trouble right here. There's no way he's going to be able to deal with that drive.
No way and no help.
No. Well, without Garnett in the game, they really don't have a shot blocker as Garnett comes back.
Season series even at 1. 1 game left between these two clubs. That'll take place April 24th in Boston. Second to last game of the year for Miami.
Doc Rivers smartly says, "Excuse me."
And the foul on Pavlovich.
Yeah, he got...
It is a 1-point game with Bosh headed to the line.
Yeah, Chris Bosh was trying to go one-on-one on his man. Pavlovich tried to help from behind. He not only fouled Bosh, but Bosh concentrated and made the shot. Watch this again. From behind, Pavlovich hits him, and Bosh concentrates and finishes. That is the toughest shot that Chris Bosh has makes. Part of it's good defense, but you know, there's still enough game left where he can take control of the game, and right on cue, he scores going to the basket.
Dwayne Wade makes it a 7-0 run for the Heat. Wade.
Beautiful downtown Fort Lauderdale alongside with Crowdy. Once again, the final score is 115-107. Boston wins. If you want to watch today's game all over again, it's back on the air at midnight. Tomorrow, grab yourself a sandwich and a nice little lemonade or an iced tea. It's on at noon, right here on Sunsports. Our next telecast comes your way Thursday night when the Heat take on the Bulls at 8. Heat Live delivered by Papa John starts the night off at 7:30. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your home for Miami Heat basketball. For E. Reed, the coach, I'm Jay Jacks. Here's the final take.
Running their mouth.